Alright, what's going on everybody over at PvP Central? How you guys all doing today? My name is Matt, and I'm back with a different video today. We're going to be discussing this new game called Anthem, and I'm sure you guys have heard of it. It has been widely talked about and widely publicized at E3 this year in 2018, and I wanted to discuss my thoughts on it. So, this game is basically set in a dystopian type future. I'm going to read you guys a little bit of what the article says here. It's described as gods called Shapers used ancient technology to command the Anthem of creation, a powerful tool designed to form the planet where Anthem takes place. And no, it is not planet Earth. For an unknown reason, they leaving their work unfinished and the tools from the God toolbox strewn across the planet. So this reminds me kind of a Halo meets Fallout meets Mass Effect kind of thing. And this is going to be sort of a Destiny-like game, and it seems to go right for the jugular of Destiny fans because it seems to kind of follow almost exactly the way the Destiny loot and the way the Destiny reward kind of ranking up system works. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because Destiny wasn't the first game to do that. And believe me, Destiny did copyright and take some things, you know, for their own in their own right. But to be honest, I think this is going to be really, really cool. So I'm going to talk to you guys basically about everything you need to know because I have been doing some research on this, and I want to kind of give you guys a quick little summary of it and see maybe if this is something you guys would be interested in us posting content for. I'd really like to branch out a little bit into something else. Obviously not Fortnite, not Call of Duty, that's a little too mainstream, but something a little different for the PvP Central channel. So Anthem here is described as being a shared world shooter. You can do 4-player co-op, and they say they're very proud of the fact that there's no loading screen between zones. You pilot one of 4 javelins, have customizable exosuits, and they essentially function as classes. And there's 4 different ones: the Ranger, Colossus, Interceptor, and Storm. The only 2 that have any description are the Ranger and Colossus, the Ranger being a generalized class that specializes in close quarters combat, and Colossus a heavy, slower class with massive weapons. And if you look at the picture below, and I'll link the article, of course, in the description, you can see it all kind of makes sense. Some for rushers, some for a little bit more defensive players, but in the end, they're trying to create this more balanced multiplayer. It's going to have 3 different types of missions, which is going to have free play, which is obviously just a standard thing where you just kind of walk around and enjoy the open world. Another one called formal missions, where you talk to the NPCs, of course, and try to get actual missions with characters and, you know, kind of learn the context of the world and stuff. And the last one is called Strongholds, which kind of reminds me of the Dark Zone from The Division, for those who are aware of that, you know, in the Tom Clancy sense. But these are just more challenging spots, you know, the same thing as Destiny raids. That's basically what these are. And, you know, you kind of fight big, powerful mobs of enemies and bosses and stuff, and you can repeat the matches. It's almost very, you know, very reminiscent of Destiny. And, you know, this again, this the leveling up systems be kind of the same thing. It has like a social kind of hub, and, you know, it's gonna be very, very similar to Destiny in ways, which again isn't really a bad thing for me. You know, man, honestly, from what we've seen, the game looks freaking wicked. And I would love to give something else like this a shot. And of course, they could mess it up. It's possible. But I would like to start coverage for something and see how we do with a game that's a little further off the radar, at least for now, until it starts gaining some more coverage. Hopefully sometime in the near future, and we'll see the way this game develops. It is set to release in February of next year, so we got a lot of time to prepare and think about it. There will be a beta. The developer confirmed that there will be a beta for this game, or a demo, coming out sometime in the near future. So when that does happen, we'll make sure to get you guys some content on here as soon as possible. With that being said, guys, thank you all so much for watching. My name is Matt. Also, thank you guys. I haven't forgotten. Thank you so much for 2K subscribers, guys. It is unbelievable. Me and James don't even know how to act on this channel, man. It is crazy. So, thank you all so much. We'll have a video for that out at some point. With that being said, guys, my name is Matt, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.